Hello, so today we have this Asus. It's an E510 and we have to clean it and change the thermal paste. So we power off the notebook, and we have to take out all the screw from the back. Pay attention at their longer and shorter as length. These one are shorter screws. Also, this notebook have an Celeron CPU, so it's not very fast as CPU. Actually, is the most slowest CPU from Intel family, but we need to clean because it has like 2 years of work in the very dusty environment, and we're gonna use MX4. So all the screws are out, and now we pry here like this till we hear an okay. Let's go on this side. Okay, and now we pry from this part and this part, and the main board is shown. Of course, because it's on Celeron, it has no fan, only radiator, big battery, which is nice, on M2 SSD, and that's it. Okay, first thing, we have to take out the battery because we don't want to get burn main board. So push the metal part of the jack, battery jack, in that side, and now pry in the up position, and the battery connector is out. Next, we use an brush. Even here you have to clean off dust. And now we have 2 screw, white screw, and here we have 1, 2, 3 black screw, and we unscrew it. And now these white ones, and now we have to, okay, we have another black one here, so we have 4 black screws. Okay, and the radiator is out. And here we have to clean the old thermal paste with cotton buds and IPA, alcoholic isopropyl. We clean good here. Just be sure not to forget some part of the thermal paste. We use another cotton buds to clean best, like this. And now we have to clean the CPU. Some notebook have in here thermal pads, but this one have thermal paste. Thermal pads are thicker than thermal paste. Thermal paste, it's very thin. And now we have to use again vacuum cleaner to clean all the dust. It's better to use a brush with this kind of wire of hair, because these are animal hair and they don't get electrified. And now we take the thermal paste and we put in here, not very much. There are several types of applying the paste, but I put on all part of CPU, like this one. Yeah, and most important, after you apply the paste and put the radiator, let's see how it was, like this one. Okay, be sure to put in exact position, and most important, press in here and move a little bit, like 1-2 millimeter from left to right and up and down. Okay, and that's it. And now we put all the screws on the position, but be sure not to screw to all the way, just a tiny bit. And only now, after I put all three, I go with screw to the end. Okay, and pay attention, this longer black screw are in here. Those three are much shorter than this one. And now we put also the white screw, not here, but here and here. Okay, we have some arrow in here on the radiator, just not to be wrong. And now we have to screw the screws from the hinges, because they are you see, this one was unscrewed, because they naturally unscrew by themselves when you open the lid. And that's it. Now we put the connector on the position, we press and we slide the metal part. Yeah, and that's it. Now we only check all other screws from battery, but these are okay. Here we have some paste, thermal paste, and that's it. And we check again, it's all okay. Put the back cover, screw all the screws, and I leave it for now because I need to make a picture for YouTube thumbnail clip. Power on, you have to wait. Now is the second part of power on, and that's it. Okay, thanks a lot guys for watching. Bye bye.